Hey guys, welcome back to another Marvel Champions matchup. Today we're going to have a team matchup with Hulk Justice and Spider-Woman Aggression Leadership, and they're going to take on the tower defense scenario with Proxima Midnight and Corvus Glaive. Let's go ahead and take a look at the main scheme. So we're going to have Proxima Midnight 1 and 2, and then we're going to have Corvus Glaive 1 and 2 because we're doing standard 1. And then we will have one modular counter set, which is Armies of Titan. I haven't played this scenario yet, so it's going to be a learning curve for me. That's why I'm just using the standard one that they're recommended. And then the setup is to reveal stage 2 way, and to put it into play next to this stage. So there are 2 main schemes and 2 villains in play. So Armies of Thanos, so one reveal plus the Avengers Tower environment into play, stronghold side up, which we have here. The Avengers Tower is the unique rule does not apply to Avengers Tower. So if you have the Avengers Tower in your deck, you can still play it. And as a force response, so after damage is placed here, if there's at least 9 damage per player here, remove all move all of it, and then we'll flip the Avengers Tower over. And then put the focus defense attachment into play attached to this stage, and each player searches the encounter deck for a copy of Black Order Procedure to put it into play and engage with them and shuffle the encounter deck. So let's go ahead and there's a Black Order Procedure for Hulk. So as a force response after Black Order Procedure engages you, which it says we are engaged, we deal 1 damage to the Avengers Tower, deal 10 damage to your identity. We'll take the 2 damage. So down to 16. Spider-Woman, let's see, we gotta find it's focus defense. We need to find out Black Order Procedure. There we go. She'll take shuffle these back up. She's gonna take damage on the tower. And we'll shuffle these back up. So focus defense is where the villain who matches the attached scheme is the active villain, and as a force response after player phase ends, attach this card to the other main scheme. So they're going to switch off and on. So after the end of this phase, it'll move up, and Proxima Midnight will be the active villain. Let's go ahead and take a look at our heroes. So Bruce Banner, the alter ego of the Hulk, has a hand size of 5, 18 hit points. Well, we're down to 16 now because we took that damage from the Black Order Procedure to prevent damage on the tower. For recovery, a genius scientist and experimental research action to draw a card and choose and discard 1 card from your hand. Limit once per round. We draw hand size 2, 3, 4, 5. Jessica Drew, alter ego Spider-Woman, 3 recovery, shield spy. For deck building purposes, you have to choose 2 aspects, an equal number of cards from those aspects in your deck. So we're using aggression and leadership. And as an action, look at the top card of any deck, and once per round, hand size of 6 and 11 hit points. We'll deal her hand of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take a look at our hands here. So we get a clear the area, an impede, a wiccan, a quincarrier, and a genius. Well, before we do that, let's flip these over, shall we? So under siege, in Armies of Thanos, so each have a threat threshold of 6 per player, so we'll go to 12. Starts off with 1 per player, so 2 each. And we'll increase by 2 at the beginning of the villain phase. Let's see what we don't want. Let's Let's drop impede. We'll pick up a hit and run. Yeah, we'll keep those. Let's see, we'll get self-propelled glide, pheromones, 2 make the calls. There's another self-propelled spidergirl. Let's pitch self-propelled glide. Let's get rid of one of those make the calls. We'll draw up for Power of Leadership and Maria Hill. Bad way to start off. Hulk was the main, is the active player first, so we'll go ahead and flip him over to the Hulk. So hand size of 4, 0 fort, 3 attack, 3 defense, and he is in rage, so it's a force interrupt. So when our turn ends, discard all your cards in your hand. So let's go ahead and play 2, 3, 4, hit and run to deal 2 damage to an enemy and move 2/3 from a scheme. So let's go 2 to Proxima midnight, so she's down to 7. Let's take 2 off of Under Siege. Let's spend 1 for clear the area, move 2/3 from a scheme. If this draws rules the last round of the scheme, draw a card. So we'll take 2 off of that. We'll draw a card. Well, it's not going to do us any good. We can't do anything. Let's crush and blow. Let's go ahead and attack. Get rid of Black Orb Procedure. End our turn there. So that goes bye-bye. Let's go ahead and see what Spider Woman can do. So let us flip her over. Spider Woman has 1 thwart, 1 attack, 1 defense. But whenever we play an aspect card, it's going to each of those abilities are going to increase by 1 until the end of the round, and then once per round for each aspect. So if you play Justice, get 1. Play a leadership, you attack another one, ship with +2, and so forth. So let's go ahead and spend 2 for Maria Hill. 2 thwart, 1 attack, 2 cost ally, 2 health. After she enters play, we draw a card. Each player draws a card. So Hulk is going to get a movable object. We played an aspect, so she gets +1. Let's go 1, 2 for Spider-Girl. 2 cost ally, 1 thwart, 2 attack, 2 health. After you play Spider-Girl from your hand, stun and confuse a minion. So Black Orb Procedure is now stun and confused. Let's have her attack for 1 on Mega Proxima, so she's down to 6. We'll have Spider-Girl attack down to 4. And we'll have Spider-Woman attack down to 2. And nothing else we can do. We'll go ahead and end our turn. Ready back up. And then Hulk will draw back to his hands as a 4, so we'll get another clear the area and energy and unstoppable force. Whereas Spider Woman will get Hawkeye, Deft Focus, and Finesse. So this is going to switch over. Everything goes up by 2. Proxima is going to attack Hulk first. So So when she attacks, she is going to deal damage to the Avengers Tower, or she'll get +2 attack for this attack. We'll take the one damage on the tower. Roll defense, so she'll do 2, and then a boost. We get to heal 2 damage from the active villain. Give it to a status card. She's the active villain, so she's back up to 4 health, and she'll get a tough. We will take 2 damage, so we're down to 14. She will activate against Spider-Woman. We will block with Maria Hill. She will take the +2 attack. So she will do 2 + 3 and a boost. And if this damage from this attack defeats an ally, deal 3 damage to Avengers Tower, which it is. So Maria Hill is gone. 3 damage to the Avengers Tower. We'll do an action. We will make the call to spend two to bring my heel back into play. And then after she ends play, each player draws a card. So Hulk will get Hulk Smash, Spider-Woman will get Captain Marvel. Then the counter cards. He's stunned, so that's going to go away. We'll get our counter cards here. Hulk will get a city under attack, so it comes in with 2 threat and hinder 1, so an additional 1 per player. So it goes to 4. Crisis icon, so we have to get rid of all threat on this before we can do anything in the main scheme. And then when it's defeated, player who defeated the scheme gets to draw a card. Spider-Woman gets an assault, so revealed as a hero, so the villain is going to attack. Once again, we'll take the +2 attack. We'll defend with Spider-Girl, so he'll do 2 and a boost. So discard 1 card at random from your hand. We got 3 cards, so we'll get our D4. Discard card number 2. So we will discard a Captain Marvel. Spider-Woman is toast. Move the token over. That goes away. We'll spend 1 for Deft Focus. So we get to exhaust Deft Focus to reduce the resource cost of the next superpower. We can play by 1, and that's a 1-cost upgrade. We'll have Maria Hill Thor for 2. It goes to 2. We haven't played any aspects, so we can't do anything increase wise. I should take the damage. Oh, that's gone. Let's just start for 1. Hulk, meanwhile, we'll go 2, 3. We'll play immovable objects, so it's 3-cost upgrade. We get +4 hit points and retaliate 1, so we're up to 18. We'll spend 1 for clear the area to remove that. Then so we get to draw a card, which really isn't going to make any difference. Wrong one. So to the rescue, it's not going to matter. Then let's just get rid of that blackboard procedure. Turn is over, so that goes in this card file. Bring everything back up. Spider-Woman will draw a rapid response, inspiring presence, the self-propelled glide, power of aggression, and inconspicuous. Hulk's going to draw, powering all of us to the rescue. Ironheart and Spider-Man. This moves down. Those will go up by 2, so 4 total. Corvus Glaive will attack. We'll defend Maria Hill, so it's not going to be undefended. So he will go 1 and then a boost. So add the other villain scheme and attacks his villain scheme and attack for this activation. So he'll do 3. So Hill's gone. Then the Hulk. We will defend. So he'll do 1. Three. Defense is 3, so no damage is taken there. Oh, for activation, so yeah, so he gets additional 2, so 5. I think. Oh, that was only for that activation, so yeah, we don't take any damage. So, yeah. So, counter cards. Spider-Woman will get Shadows of the Past. So, Shadows of the Past. Her Nemesis minion, which is Viper, will come into play. She's 2 skin, 2 attack, 5 health. While Viper is engaged with you by your hand size reduced by 1. Then her side scheme comes into play, which is the Viper's Ambition. It comes in with 2. And then when revealed, place an additional 1 threat per player here, so it comes in with 4 threat. And it has the hazard icon, so we're going to cop an additional encounter card. And then her cards get shuffled into the deck. So Black Order is getting help for the Hydra. That's interesting. Just they wanted some backup since they haven't seen the Hulk, so we'll see what happens. Hulk's encounter card is insert loyalty, so that is Spider-Woman's obligation. So either exhaust Jessica Drew to remove from the game or play Spirit on the main scheme to discard it. We will just go over to Alter Ego and get rid of it. Then this will move over. So let's go Power of Justice to double up resources to play to the rescue. We'll get 2 threat off of there. That's all we can do there, so we have to discard our cards. And then with Spider-Woman here, we'll go we'll flip over. We'll go 1 for a supplemental glide, so we get to raise Spider-Woman. Then let's go 1 for inconspicuous with Justice. So +1 there. Rule a total of 3 threat from once needs in play. So we'll go 1, 2, and 3. Then let's hit Viper for 2. nothing else we can do there, so we'll end our turn. So she's in place for her hand size reduced, so we hand size is 4. So we'll do hook first. So team building exercise, speed, limitless strength, and strength. Spider Woman will get power of aggression, venom blast, and inconspicuous. This moves up. So this goes to 6. This goes to 5. So attack against Hulk first. We'll take the 1 damage on the tower. She'll attack for 2, 4. Down to 14. We've got retaliate 1, so the tough's going to go away. Then Spider Woman is at 6/8. And we'll take 1 on the tower. Right on the defense, so she'll do 2 and a boost. Give her a tough. Down to 9. And then Viper will do another 2, down to 7. Counter cards. Hulk is a Hydra regular, so in sight 1, just place 1 through on the main scheme. And it has 1 scheme, 2 attack with 2 health. And then Spider Woman's is also a Hydra regular. So that is up to 8 now. So move over. That goes away. So we'll spend power of aggression to double our resource to play Venom Blast. Since it's considered to be a Spider Woman card and an aggression card. So as a hero action, as an attack, to deal 5 damage to an enemy. So let's get rid of Viper. That goes to +1. And we'll spend, actually instead of doing that, we'll exhaust Deft Focus for 1 for Venom Blast, and then we'll spend another 1 for Inconspicuous, so we'll get another +1, and that's to remove 3 threat total from among schemes in play. So 3 and 2. No, 3 and just 3. Actually, no, we'll go 2 and 1. Then we'll attack the Hydra Riddler out. That's for Hulk. We'll go 2 for team building exercise. So it's exhaust team building exercise. Play a card from your hand and share the trait with your hero, reducing its resource cost by 1. So we'll exhaust that to play 3 for speed. So speed's a 4-cost ally, but because we use team building exercise, we reduce that cost to 3, which we use by using limitless strength. 2 thwart 1 attack takes some damage, 4 health after speed thwarts, ready him and limit once per round. So he'll thwart for 2, knock that down to 2. He'll take a damage, ready him back up. Then let's thwart for 2 on this one. Get that down to 4. Take another damage. We'll just attack Hydra regular. Get him out of there. End our turn. Draw hand size, so we'll do Avengers Tower, a quick strike, and just gonna use apartment, chase him down, and another chase him down. Hulk's gonna get Unstoppable Force, Enhanced Physique, Turn the Tide, and Suborbital Leap. This moves down. It goes to 6. That goes to 4. Corvus Glaive will activate against Spider-Woman. Let's say it's 6. It's up to 9. He won't defense, and he'll do 1, 4. Ouch. Down to 3. And then he'll do an additional 1 damage to the tower. So that's up to 10. Then we're Hulk. Yeah, he'll defend, so he'll do 1, 2, no damage there. Counter cards. Spider-Woman will get a gang up, so the villain's going to attack. She'll defend this time, so 1 and then a boost. So add the other villain scheme to attack from this activation, so 2, so 3 damage. Her defense is 3, so no damage is taken there. Then Hulk's is Proxima's power, so when revealed, Proxima Midnight activates against you. Oh, he'll take a damage for retaliate, so 7. Proxima Midnight will do 2. We'll put a damage on the tower because we don't want to give her another +2. So 2 and 4. Knocking us down to 10. Retaliate, we'll get rid of that tough. We'll move over. And then let's see what we're going to do here. Tricky. Let's see here. That's speed for 2. Let's go 2 for Unstoppable Force. So already Hulk, if you pay for this card using one physical resources, which we did. Draw cards, we already Hulk up, draw a card. Takes another damage. And then let's hit Proxima for 3 down to 1. So our turn will end, so those get discarded. These go away. Let's see what we're going to do with Spider Woman. Let's go 1 for Jessica Drew's apartment. 2 for quick strike. So get Corvus Glaive down to 5. We'll get 1. We will flip over in our turn. Draw back up to our hand. So hope we'll get suborbital leap, thunderclap, hit and run, and ready to rumble. Spider Woman will get finesse, contaminate immunity, team building exercise, clobber, and quincarrier, and Thor. This goes up. These go to 2. So at the 7 and 6, so halfway there. Fox of Midnight will scheme on Jessica Drew. So her force interrupt is only for attack, so she'll scheme for 1, 3. So that's up to 10. He's ready back up. We'll give him +2, block with speed, so she'll do 2, 5, plus another 2, 7. Counter cards. That should have been the other way around, but it doesn't matter. Hope we'll get rain fire. So deal 3 damage to the Avengers Tower. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14. Spider Woman. So she'll scheme for 1. And then the boost, so she gets tough. This moves over. We will exhaust Jessica Drew's apartment. Search top 5 cards of your deck for an aspect card and shove it to your hand and shuffle it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what do we want to do here? What's in our hand? A lot of stuff. Let's go Venom Blast. Shuffle our deck up. We'll recover for 3. Let's go to 6. Let's go. One, 2, 4. Finesse to generate a wild resource for an aspect card. Let's flip her over. That one should be gone. Flip her over. for 1. Two, 3 for Thor. So he's a 1 Thor, 3 attack. Ally will take 2 damage when he does an attack, 3 health. He comes in with tough. And then when Thor attacks a minion engaged with a player, you're going to spend an energy resource, resolve this attack against each minion engaged with that player. You get +1 for playing that aspect card. So that's all we'll do there. Hulk wise. Let's go 3 for suborbital leap. So remove 3 threat from the scheme, 5 threat if we paid for all physical resources, which we didn't. So we'll take 3 threat off of that. And let's hit for 3, knock them down to 2. And that will be it. So in turn, draw up. So we will have clobber, inspiring presence, pheromones, and quick strike. Hulk will draw up, get impede, power of justice, thunderclap, and crushing blow. This moves down. So this move by 2. I go to 2. So we're at 10 and 8. Corvus Glaive will activate against Spider-Woman first. We'll block with Thor. So it's not unoffended. So 1 and then a boost. So add the other villain scheme and attack to this villain scheme and attack for his activation. So not the 2, so 3. Touch gone. Then we'll Hulk. We'll defend. So he'll do 1, 2, no damage there. The counter cards. Outrider, so when revealed, discard 1 card at random from your hand. Four. Discard of pheromones. Then we will get landing craft, so 2 per player, so 4. This moves over. That goes away. Let's go 2 for impede. Let's move 3 threat from the main scheme. And then its first card we play will be returning your hand. Let's play impede again. Up 2, 3. And that's it. Spider-Woman. We'll go Soft Deft Focus for Inspiring Presence for a Venom Blast to deal 5 damage to an enemy. So we'll knock Corvus down to 0. We'll go Finesse for spin 1 for a Quick Strike to get that rider out. Exhaust her to get the Tough gone. In our turn, we can draw up for limited strength, balanced rage, sense of justice, and advanced laboratory. And the Spider Woman will get power of leadership, innovation, Avengers Mansion, and a counter card for going through her deck. Quincarrier and Quick Strike. So this slides up. So that'll go 3 and 3 now because of the acceleration token. 3, 6, 9, 12, 13. So this triggers. And then there's 6 damage to the Avengers Tower. And let's see, that gets it to 18. So 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 60 up. So that is now flipped over to damage. So we're going to reveal this card each Avengers Tower from play, where we don't have any in play. Well, if that goes to 18, then the game is over. So they've damaged the tower. And so Proxima Midnight will activate against the Hulk. We'll defend. We'll have to take 1 damage. So we'll do 2, 4, 3 defense, so 1 damage there to 9, retaliate. So she's down to 0. So that means that these guys now flip over to their second versions. So her scheme is 1 and 3 with 12 hit points. And he's 2 and 2 with 11 hit points. But now, if you get those down in the route, then the game will be over for them. She'll attack against Spider Woman. We got it pretty up. Play an aspect, so we get +1. We'll defend. We'll take a damage on the tower. So she'll do 3, 3, and our defense is 2, so 1 damage. Down to 5. Then we'll get an acceleration token. So that's going to speed things up. counter cards. Hulk's going to get Proxima Spear, so he gets +1 attack. Plus, she'll get overkill and piercing, and then take a damage and spend an energy and a mental resource to discard that card. Spider-Woman will take Corvus's Glaive, so it gives him +1 attack, attached to Corvus' Glaive. So you get Retaliate 1, and then as a hero action, take a damage and spend an energy and a physical resource to discard that card. And then we'll draw a direct assault, so attached to the villain who is not the active villain. Which will be also Corvus' Glaive, which gives him +2 attack, and then when the attached villain attacks, the attack is going to get ranged, and its attack defeats the ally, deal 3 damage to the tower. At the end of this attack, this card is direct assault. So that's going to move over to Spider-Woman. Let's see what we can do here since we're exhausted. Let's have Thor attack for 3. Okay, him down to 9. He'll take 2 damage. Spend 2 for a quick strike, and after the innovation, after we spend this card's heal 1 damage from ally control. Quick strike deals 2 deal damage to an enemy equal to your attack. Our attack is 2, so we'll go down to 7. Actually, we'll still keep the Avengers Mansion on hand and exhaust that instead. That's all we can do with her. Hulk. Would be 3 for a sense of justice. So we can exhaust this just to generate a thwart resource, a mental resource for a thwart action. Actually, no, let's not do that. Let's just spend that for Banner's Laboratory. And that's all our turns going to be there. This card goes. Actually, not yet. We'll flip over. So we'd exhaust that. So 1, 2 for sense of justice. There we go. Then we end our turn. So we'll get it's conspicuous, Venom Blast, and Rapid Response. And we'll get Turn the Tide, Hulk Smash, and a counter card. Genius and Suborbital Leap. This goes down. So this will take 2, 3, 4. take 2, 3, 4. Of course, Glaive's going to take first. Oh, man. Energy and a physical, huh? Let's go ahead and take that hero action. We'll use power of leadership as the physical. And conspicuous as the energy. And then we take a damage. And we get rid of that. We'll block with Thor. We're going to have to because if we defend, it's only 2 damage. He's going to do 4-2, and then plus whoever boosts, he's going to flip over. So 2, 4, 6. Thor's gone. And then we'll deal 3 damage to the tower. So that's up to 5. And then he'll attack, scheme against us. That's discarded. So a scheme for 2 and a boost, 3. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's going to trigger. So we will alter for the scheme and deal each player 1 face down a counter card. Then counter cards. Advance, so he's going to scheme. So scheme for 2, and then the boost. So this card will card back in your hand. We'll discard card number 3. So Silver Loot's gone. And our second encounter card. It's going to scheme again. So scheme for 2, 4. So he's up to 6. Well, should have done her counter cards first because she was first player. Well, alright. Hydra regular, so place 1 through the mason. Moves over. Let's cover for 6, so 15 is up to. We'll trigger the sprint on research to draw a card and discard a card. Discard turn the tide. It's useless for us now. And then we'll flip over to the Hulk. Can't do nothing else, so in our turn, those get discarded. Can do a whole lot that one. Spider Woman. Let's see. Let's exhaust Deft Focus. Spend 1 for finesse. That will be for Venom Blast. So deal 5 damage to an enemy. So we'll knock Proxima down to 2. This one we'll have to thwart for 2. And that turn there. Bring everything back up. I'll need to flip her over. So, Hulk will get hit and run, push and blow, energy, and stuff from the force. Spider Woman will get self-propelled glide and clobber, and Captain Marvel. So we'll go 2, 3, 4. All this slides up. Four, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Shield attack against the Hulk. Actually, we'll do this before she attacks. We'll take the hero action to take a damage and to get rid of. Can't because I don't have a mineral resource. So that's not going to work. So we'll do 1 Avengers Tower. She'll attack for 4. I'm not going to defend 4. Down to 11. She'll scheme for 3, 4. The Hydra Loiter for 5. So 8, 11, 12, 13. So that's going to trigger. To do 6. So we're up to 8, 11, 12. Then the counter cards. Biggest shells of the past, so Abomination is going to come into play. So he has 2 scheme, 3 attack, 6 health, and as a force response after a domination attack, you have to discard the top card of your deck, but it's a physical resource. Then take another 2 damage. And then total destruction in his side scheme comes with 2 threat for players. So that's 4. Has a hazard icon, so we'll take another counter card. And a threat cannot be removed from the scheme while Abomination is in play. And these 3 get scrambled into the deck. So Black Warriors really putting the big guns out now because now they're getting the Abomination into the mix. They really want to get that tower done. And she'll get a Proxima's power, so we're going to reveal Proxima Midnight activates against you. She'll activate and she'll scheme for 1, 2. Switch over. We'll exhaust, draw the top 5 cards for an aspect card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Let's get Spidergirl. We'll heal for 3. Hasn't played an aspect yet. So we go to 6. We'll flip her over. Let's spin 1 for a glide to ready Spidergirl woman back up. We'll exhaust from thence to generate raw resource for an aspect card for quincarrier. Yeah, quincarrier. Clobber. Spidergirl on the plate, so we get to stun confuse the minions, so we'll stun and confuse Abomination. And then that goes to +1. Shield throw for 2, so we'll get rid of landing craft. So then we have to discard until we find a minion. Blackboard Procedure, 8, 11, 12. Take 1 damage to the tower. Let's go 2 for rapid response. +1 again. Have her attack for 1 or 2. Put Proxima Midnight down to 0. Take some damage. 11 hit points to go, and the game is done. Let's go 2. No. Let's do this. Let's attack. 3 down to 8. Let's spend 2 for unstoppable force to ready Hulk up. We didn't use all physical resources. We don't draw a card. We'll attack him again for another 3. It's down to 5. Spend 1 for a crushing blow. Oh, can't, because you have to use physical resources. What? I can't do that either. Yeah, so that's going to be turn. So that's it for that one. We're ready, thing back up. So the Spider Woman will draw and get pheromones, finesse, contaminant immunity, chase him down, and quick strike. Hulk will get unstoppable force, clear the area, wiccan, and impede. That'll slide down. So we'll go 2, 3. 3 here. That should trigger 3, 6, 9, 10. Yep, that's going to trigger. And then we'll get each player gets an encounter card. Corvus Glaive will attack Spider-Woman, Spider-Girl will defend. So 2, 3. Then Spider-Girl out. And as a hero response, which will trigger after an ally you control is defeated, discard rapid response, put the ally into play for your discard pile and deal 1 damage to it. Deal 1 damage. Unfortunately, because being player from right hand, she doesn't get the stun and confusing menu. And then Spider-Girl will take another 4 damage from the Besieger and the regular, so she is down to 2. We'll defend with Hulk. So 2, 4, 1 damage. Abomination is stunned, so open hands by him. And then encounter cards. 1, and she gets the additional. So the first one is Clash of the Titans. So when reveal the enemy with the highest attack. The enemy with the highest attack attacks their hero or ally with the highest attack. First player side tags and no attack was made its way as card gets surge. So the highest attack. 2, 3, 3. Hero with the hero or ally with the highest attack. So 1, 3, and 3. So Abomination will attack Spider-Woman. And she's going to have to defend. So 3, her defense is 3, so 0 damage. Discard top card deck, but it's a physical, then deal 2 more damage. It is not. Well, it's a wild, so does it doesn't say printed. So I'll say yeah, it does. So she is out the game. Because it doesn't say printed resource if a physical resource was to start this way. And that's a wild. Wilds act as anything. It doesn't say printed, so I'll count that as a smack. And that's for Hulk. I don't think we resolved the rest of hers. Well, just activates. So yeah, can't do anything with that. It's not gonna do anything either. Hulk. Oof. Take a damage to the tower. So it's 3, 6, 9, 14. Abomination will do 3. He'll do 2. So down to 8. Abomination does 3. Down to 5. Discard a metal. So no additional damage there. Oh, that's a counter card, so we don't take the 2 damage from him, so it's back up to 7. Then rain fire to deal 3 damage to the tower. So up to 5, 8, 11, 14, 15, 16, 17. 1 away from a loss. We got to deal 5 hit points to win the game. Can we do it? Probably not. Probably not. We have to deal 5 damage to win. So all we can do is this, deal 2. Try and stop both Thors to ready Hulk back up. And hit for 3. Down to 2. That's all we can do, so we have to discard that. Actually, you know what? Nope, we will do Sense of Justice to play clear the area to reduce that to 2. Then we end our turn. So flip over to big old Brucey. Bury ourselves back up. So we'll get clear the area, power of justice, enhance physique, ready to rumble, and a power of all of us. So this slides up. We'll cop 3 and 3. She'll scheme for 1, 3, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, that is the game. Oh, so close. It's so far, agony defeat is real in this game. But anyway, that's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it and liked it. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button for more content, and don't forget to hit that share button. Until next time.